Hey, everybody. It is time for our serialized break. All right, let's get this started. All right, so what we're doing tonight, we are doing a little bit of a serialized hunt. So, I think we'll kind of start with some of the negatives. Well, not negatives, but we'll go from lowest to highest. So, let's do MKM. We'll do MKM first. We'll do Aether Drift second. We'll do... Oh, man. We'll do Brothers War, March of the Machine, Innistrad, and then we'll do Phyrexia. That's the plan for tonight. So, this is pre-sold on our Discord and our website. We are Elysium Collectibles out of Dallas, Texas. Just kind of hanging out, having some fun over Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully everybody is having an awesome, good time, safe time. That's for sure. Yeah, I know that. So this is our first live, and looks like I might have set something up wrong because chat's disabled for the stream. So we'll just be chatting in our Discord, and then we'll figure it out for the next one. This is our first live. We usually do recorded breaks, and it just takes too much time to post-process and everything. So it's just time to go live. All right, so we had 12 spots. Like I said, all this was sold on the website, LyceumCollectibles.com. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what we're doing, nothing crazy. We're just doing a serialized break. So we're going to randomize these. There's a few people that had 2 spots. So we'll randomize those. We'll just give it a quick shuffle. And then those will be the spots out of the boxes that you pull. We'll go down the left side first, and then we will go down the right side second. And we're just going to rip pack by pack. We don't need to do a little stack thing. So we're going to go through MKM first, and then we'll go through Aether Drift, and then we'll go through Brothers War. We'll go through March of the Machine. We'll go hunt for some Edgars and INR, and then whole lots of sexy stuff. Get some of those Shellys in there. Okay, good. All right. I'm hearing from our Discord that everything works except for chat. So next one, we'll get that figured out. All right, I think we are good there. Let's do one cut. We'll do a triple small cut. We'll do a triple in the middle cut. We'll do this kind of cut. This is how I shuffle my new commander decks. This is how I do it. I just like lay out giant stacks. All right, here we go. Serialized hunt. And then everybody, if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. We're having lots of fun. Lots of Final Fantasy going out in the next couple weeks. I think everybody's very, very much looking forward to that. All right. Spot 1, going to Dream. Spot 2, going to F. Tentacles getting 3. Brink getting 4. No Sack getting 5. No Sack getting 6. Andro getting 7. Graham getting 8. F getting 9. Graham getting 10. Stickers getting 11. Ezekiel getting 12. Let's go! All right, we're starting with MKM. Lots of interesting ones out of here. Let's see if we can get a little Delina. That'd be kind of fun. All right, Dream, you are up first. Good luck, my friend. And this is the serialized hunt. Undergrowth Recon. Ooh, Moroska. Oh, you have no maximum hand size. Oh, anything with that. Just, oh, those are great colors. I love it. MKM definitely felt like it got slept on. That's for sure. All right, Dream. There's your first pack. F. Remember, we're going down the left side, and then we'll go down the right side. So F, this is your pack. Your first pack, as we get to yours a little bit later. Doorkeeper Thrall, not Invisible Ink. Ooh, Lush Portico. We'll take some Surveil lands. Nice F. Good start. Hot Pursuit. Lamplight Phoenix. Analyze the Pollen. Man, some pretty lands. I do love the lands. The full art land cycles have been getting a lot better. All right, not a bad start, F. Not serialized, but that is a good start. All right, Tentacles, you are up next. Doppelgang. Oh my gosh. Okay. If only this would work on legendary creatures, because this would slide into my Mirim deck like instantly. Here, let's just like make 50 tokens of Mirim, and then I'll just copy even more. Land on the Guild Pack. Ooh, a Rally Vindicator. Not bad. Okay, not too bad. Tentacles. We've definitely seen worse MKM packs. Brink, you're up next. I mean, Surveil lands have already been popping up. Ooh wee! That's a nice start, Brink. We got a foil shadowy backstreet, swing-a-ling-a-ding-ding. Kylox. There's another one of those Moroskas. Cryptex and the coveted Falcon. Nicely done. Nice start, Brink. Those foil ones are definitely already been going up, but I think we'll see more of those going up. All right, no sack. Numero uno for you. Axebane, Ferox, Lazav, Immortal Obligation, Cryptic Coat, World Souls, Rage. Okay. No, you just got sacked. I'm sorry. Let's see if your second pack will do any better. Nope. Not Invisible Ink. Tolismere. Officious Interrogation. Havoc Eater. And no Witness. Oh, we'll take a Hedge Maze. There we go. That saved a little bit on that. Foil. Hedge Maze. There you go, no sack. That's your second spot. Andro, you are up next. We are moving on to the right side. We'll leave the whatnot comments out of this. We'll try to keep it G-rated. I'm sad that chat's not working. That makes me sad. Oh, nice. There you go, Andro. Thundering Falls. Foil, Borderless, Sexiness. We'll take that. Vein Ripper, not bad. True Identity, Treacherous Greed, and the Doorkeeper Thrall. Nice. Good start. Surveils are definitely nice starts. All right, Graham. Spot number one for you. Pyrotechnic Performer. Kellen. Nice. We'll take a Kellen. Watcher of Hours. Connecting the dots. And the goat. Not the goat. The coat. I can read. I can read very well. Let's put that Kellen in a sleeve. Nice, Graham. Very nice. All right, F. Spot number two. Lazav. not bad, but not invisible ink. A borderless backstreet. We'll take that. Nice F. I think that's 2. Yep, 2 for 2 on you on those. Feather, Radiant Arbiter, Unyielding Gatekeeper, Lazav, not bad. F, nicely done. 2 for 2 on the, actually, I think you got, no, your first one was regular borderless. Your second one was borderless foil. All right, Graham, you are up next. Hey, there's some invisible ink. Anzrag, the Quake Mole. That's kind of weird looking, but that's actually really cool, kind of like a maze. Wow, that shows up really, really good here. Dang. That's actually pretty nice. I've never been able to get the invisible ink to show up that well before. Wow, nice. Wojek Investigator, Tessak, Prophets, Eidetic Memory, Izoni, and we done. Graham, I like that invisible ink. Let's see if we can get 2 out of this box. I'm curious. Stickers. This one's for you. Relive the Past, not bad. Great Celestia card. Alquist Prophet. Charnel Serenade, Drag the Canal, and the Homicide Investigator, not bad. Alright. Not the greatest MKM stickers. Alright, Ezekiel, you are on our last pack of MKM. Let's see if we can get cereal out of this. This is what we're hunting for. Yeah, I like that Wojak Investigator too. Analyze the pollen. One drop. I like that one a lot. Hey, there we go. Not foil, but we'll take borderless. Nice Ezekiel. Happy birthday. Undergrowth Recon. Ooh, nice. Oh my gosh. My Yorick deck loves this. My Oban loves this. Landfall. Landfall. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, I'm hitting this, I'm hitting, ooh, Massacre Girl, nice. I'm hitting the camera and it's vibrating. Nice. Okay. No cereals, but not a bad MKM box at all. Not a bad box at all. All right, now we're moving on to the Drift of Aethers. And then we'll figure out something to do with that topper. We'll put that off to the side for now. Right there, so we don't forget it. All right, Dream, your Aether Drift. We are hunting the Serialized Aether Spark. There are a couple other things in here we might like to grab that aren't serialized, but we'll see. Okay, there we go. There's a little Chandra. We'll take that. She purty. She's my favorite planeswalker. She purty. Nice Dream. Very nice. Oh, Unstoppable Plan. Very nice. Valor's Flagship. Not bad. Saheeli. Okay. Debris Beetle. Eh. And very nice. You got your little swamp there. Your driver swamp. That's a good start to Aether Drift. All right, Dream. Good job. F. Moving on to you. Yeah, the Japanese treatments are interesting. I do prefer the English ones, but they're still really cool. Of all the languages that they're doing, um, this kind of stuff on, I prefer, just different sets, right? I prefer Japanese above anything else. Monument to Endurance. Hey, nice. Decent pack. Monument to Endurance. Riverpire Verge. Okay. We did not get DFT'd there. And that's my favorite one. This is the Mad Max Mountain. 100%. 100%. Oh, German would be cool. I think German would be awesome. I think we'd be like yelling names. you know, Path to Exile be like, that's a very, very poor imitation of Germans. But I think the language is beautiful. Sitavarma, Powerwood Gearhulk, not bad. District Mascot, Prima Trailblazer, and a Netherverge. We'll take that. Ooh, nice. I like the ship one of this too. Really cool how they modified the drivers of these to each kind of theme or whatever. Land type, I should say, but kind of more of a theme, I like to say. But all right, not too shabby. Tentacles. All right, Brink, you are up next. Yeah, we've got some big hitters. Duretti, Caradora, Castrol Thrill Roller. Oh man, this is nasty in my Light Pros Voltron deck. Woo wee! Love it. Love it. Love me some cheap enchantments. Mu Yang Ling, a couple bucks there. In the plains. It's kind of like still a desert racer, but it's still got like the non-Mad Max feeling. That ain't Mad Max at all. That's more like Star Wars, right? Like the pod racers. That's kind of what I'm thinking. All right, Brink, not too shabby. No sack. Come on, let's get some. Let's get some sexy. Let's get some sexy. Let's see it now. Actually, that's really cool art. Love some of the art in DFT. I just wish it did better. Like these, I love this showcase style. Cryptcaller Chariot, not bad. Rettome Mystic, Zahur. Hey, and then you get the foil sexiness there. All right, no sack. Okay on your first Aether Drift. No sack. Aether Drift number 2. Nice. Foil Cryptcaller Chariot. Count on Luck. Skyseer Chariot. The Aether Hood. Man, those wards are crazy. And the Quag Feast. The Swamp one's kind of cool. Reminds me, if anybody played World of Warcraft, reminds me of Zangamarsh. I don't know if anybody, this 100% when I saw this reminded me of Zangamarsh. Just kind of like the flare of the insect wing on the bottom here. And then kind of like the floating, you know, kind of balls of cool stuff. Kind of neat. I like it. I do like the lands in the Aether Drift. That's for sure. All right, no sack. Sorry. You got sacked. All right, Andro, moving on to the right side. Hey, there we go. Man, this guy always seems to come through. Always seems to come through. Jeez Louise. All right, Andro, Loot. Nice. Morgana Raceway. Nice. Winter. Temmet. Nice. Foil Temmet. Hey, ha, ha! Wow. All right. Andro gets the luck. The OG that's been with us for 6 years. Hey, there's the forest one. This one's pretty cool. And if you actually notice, these are the same tracks on a lot of these other ones. Or the same lands if you can like look at it. So, very nice, Andro. Nice pack. I like it. Graham, you are up next. We still don't have any. I mean, we have 2 showcases out of here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this box goes. Bazzery, nice. The Debris Beetle, Aetherflux Conduit, and we'll get a Verge out of that one. Okay, not bad. And the Island Driver, nice. All right, Graham, that was your first Aether Drift pack. Next Aether Drift pack. Full of throttle. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Even when you hit 2 showcases, boom. Boomity boom boom boom. Boxes do not die. Redshift, Priest of the Crossing, River Turn Monument, and ooh, a Forest Driver. I like it. Nice, F. Very, very nice. I like it. Radiant Lotus. All right, Graham, you're up next. Let's see what else we can pull out of this box. Let's see if this is going to be a super duper fire, awesome, epic Aether Drift. I did notice at PAX East, and I couldn't really tell. I thought they were play boosters, but I think at PAX East they were giving out Aether Drift play boosters. They could have been collectors, but with the band across the bottom, like play boosters have the bands across the bottom and collector boosters have them across the right, they look like the ones with the bands across the bottom. I mean, some people were like, what am I going to do with this? Hurts too much to wipe my butt with. Burnout Bastronaut. A nice Borderless Verge. Will-O-Rush Verge, I should say. Thopter, nice. The Aether Kite. And a Sit of Arma. Not too shabby. Oh, the plains is sick. Little Amonkhet feel to it. Ah, that's one of my favorite sets of all time. Oh, love it. Nice, Graham. Nicely done. Pause for lemonade intake. All right, resume. Stickers, you're up next. And if y'all are interested in this kind of stuff, make sure to check out the website, join the Discord. We'll be doing more and more of these. I think we're going to do 2 or 3 of these tonight, so it'll be fun. Thopter Fabricator. Cursed Cloth Wrappings. Not bad. Bloodgast. On Wings of Gold. It's just evil. Who wants to make flying zombies? But the nice thing about this is, and this is why I have this in my Light Pause deck, creatures you control that are zombies and or tokens get +1/+1 and have flying. Or is the big, big key there. Big key. Also, whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 white zombie creature token. Okay, well then they're already automatically buffed 2/2 and have flying. And then say I play this in my Light Pause deck, which has angel tokens that I make. So I'm pumping my angels. Well, they already have flying. Okay, enough talking. Sorry. I really love that card. Guardian Sunmare. That's an awesome card. People don't like my Voltron deck. Let's just say that. People don't like most of my decks. Stickers, not bad. All right, Ezekiel, last pack of the box. What should we do for... We should roll a dice. I think we should roll a dice for the topper. Valor's Flagship, Far Fortune, Basri, Stridehanger Automaton, Samut, no cereals. Boo! All right, we got 4 boxes to go. But yeah, let's do a roll here. Let's find a. What if I got like a D12 that's handy? That would be even better instead of rolling a D20 a bunch of times. But then it'll take me digging through my giant thing of dice. So we're going to do a spin down. We're not going to do a D20. This is a spin down. Okay? If it hits anybody over 12, we'll redo it again. So I think this is the March of the Machine gift bundle. I think. Maybe Phyrexial will be one. I can't remember. All right, the topper. 18. No go. 8. Can everybody see that good? Here, let me just do this real quick. 8. There we go. Let's fix that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Graham getting the topper. Let's go, Graham. Let's go. Oh no. I just cut the cards. Just kidding. I'm a joker. All right, good luck, Graham. They're worth a lot more money because they're a Vorpaxis reprint. Demonic Junker, or miscut. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take that. There you go, Graham. And you got the gold border plains. Nice. Probably my favorite besides the mountains. Like I said, Amonkhet style. Kind of that block. Oof. Woo wee. Nice, Graham. Nicely done. Randomized. I like it. Can't do wheels here. All right, Aether Drift gone. Let's see. What should we do next? Let's do March of the Machine next. Okay. Then we'll do Brothers War, Innistrad, and then Phyrexia. Those are what's up next. Let's make sure we got everybody on the screen still. Cool. Good luck, everybody. Come on, get in there. Swing. We should have been doing that from the start. Okay, Dream, you're up first. Oh, man. Nope. No pull tab on these bad boys. Lots of serialized in these. Let's see. Let's see. Dijeru and Hazoret. Boombringer Valkyrie. The Wave Knight. And Dusk Legion Duelist. Ooh, and Veka's in etched foil. Not bad. Death Purdy. Alright, Dream, that's your start on March of the Machine. Come on, we need some serialized action out of here. This is what we're looking for. F, pack number 1 for you. I love these. So all of these Brothers or March of the Machine ones, they have the Phyrexian symbols built into every land. So in every single full art, you'll see a Phyrexian symbol somewhere built in to the frame. It's really, really cool. All right, Baral, Breach the Multiverse, Hedron Detonator. Oh, there we go. Boom. There's something serial. Swing. There we go. Wow. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's an uncommon. And this is when they first started introducing Serialized, well, with Brothers War. So there was a bunch of them. But hey, that's a serialized card. F, nicely done. City on Fire. And so this was my first Serialized that I ever pulled out of this set. Was an Aurelia, the War Leader. I think it was like 233 or something like that. But very, very cool. Yes, we like that. Nicely done. Nicely done, F. All right, so we are 1 in. We're going to put that up there with F's name on it, and we're going to continue. Tentacles, you are up next. Oh, let's not knock things over. Come on. All right, Tentacles, good luck. We have succeeded, at least for 1 cereal. Let's see if we can go for 2. We still have almost 4 full boxes to go. So let's go. Let's go. Rona. Era Incendiata, not bad. Terror of Tawashi. Ooh, we'll take an Atali. Hey, Tygam, not bad. Alright, Tentacles. That's not the serialized, but not bad. Not too shabby. Alright, Brink, you are up next. Let's try not to knock over our serialized sexiness. We love that. We love that. Brink, you are up next. Yeah. Rowan's Talent. Some Warcrafting. A little sexy Scale Lord. Hidetsugu and Kairi. Hidetsugu is not very loved from... Ooh, Captain Coin. Not very loved from Kamigawa. I mean, unless you're pulling the Neon Inks. Whenever you saw Hidetsugu, it's like, oh my gosh! Oh, wait, no. All right. No sack. Spot number 1 for you. See, Island up in the Phyrexian sky. I mean, that one's pretty obviously the top. I think the plains are the ones that are kind of, ooh, sea double. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Nice one. Sunfall. Dance with Calamity. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Double Agar. Progenitor Exarch. Oh, there we go. Nice. Halo Captain Lannery Storm. Very nice, no sack. Very nice. We will take that for sure. All right, no sack. Pack number 2. Nice, no sack. That was good. I like that. That was sexy. All right, see the planes. See this one? Okay, can y'all see it? Do you see it? This is the one that was the hardest one to see. It's right here. So there's the top, the bottom, and then there's a symbol. So you can kind of see it there. There's the Phyrexia. Oh, and they've also got it in the sky, obviously. But this one, they embed it deep in to where you can barely see it. Pretty cool. I like it. Tribute to the World Tree. We like that. Oh, Ozolith. Not bad. Bright Palm. There's a Halo Timoret. Shalai. And a Rick Smithies. All right. Not too shabby on number 2. No sack. No cereal, but definitely not too shabby. All right, Andrew, moving on to you. Yeah, that's pretty prominent, right? Right in your face. Invasion of Innistrad. I think we're kind of tired of that plane. I'm sure a lot of you would echo that. Inga and Asika. Schema Thief. Tetsuko. Drana and Limbala. And a Croxa. Ooh, not bad. It's like the Theros showcase with the because these Multiverse Legends pulled in the like a lot of the old showcases, so this would be the old Theros one with the constellations. I like it. All right, Andro, nice. And then Graham, pack number 1. Yeah, if you guys are buying stuff by Omegas, all stuff is out the window. It's just gone. Any kind of tracking or whatever. Okay, and then there's the double swamp one, which is pretty cool. So we got our Sentinel Phyrexian symbol here, and then the invasion Phyrexian symbol above. Pretty cool. I like it. Knight Errant, not bad. Ayara, Teferi's Talent. I like this frame, but they could have done a lot better with it. I mean, like, put a good card with it, maybe. Like, and maybe not make it look like a third grader drew it. Just like copy and paste. Shit from the old days, guys. Come on. Come on. Stop trying so hard. Boombringer Valkyrie. Ooh. Brutaclad. Borderless foil. Not bad. We'll take that. All right, F, you are up next on your Mama the Mom. Oh, there's the other planes. They had 2 of them for each one. That one's pretty cool. Kind of like dug into the plains, which are kind of like deserts now, and the invasion Phyrexia symbols up on top. I like it. Nahiri's Warcrafting, The Duelist, Pathy Enigma, and a Pile On. With a wrapping up with a Judith. Rakdos, other creatures you control get +1/+0. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies Judith, the Scourge Diva deals 1 damage to every target. Interesting. I might have to try to find a way to slide that into Prosper. That's one of my favorite decks as well. All right, Graham, pack number 2 for you. there's the other alternate island. So we got some in the ice. We got two in the ice down here. And then there's the invasion Phyrexian symbol up there. Sorry. Too cool. Like I said, there hadn't been too many sets where the full arts were kind of dookie. Even Aether Drift, right? As much as everybody hates Aether Drift, and we just kind of threw Aether Drift on top of the break for free. So, because we appreciate all of our patrons and, well, not patrons, but just members of the Discord and people that visit the LGS. So, a Yara, ooh, and a Goreclaw, not bad. Creature spells you cast with power 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. Whenever Goreclaw, Terror of Call, Seisma attacks each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 against trample until end of turn. Wonder if we qualify that as a game changer. Probably not. I think there's what, only 10 or 20 game changer cards out there. All right, stickers. Oh, okay, this one's really cool. Do you see it in the lights on the side? Very, very cool. Very, very subtle. No invasion symbol on this one. Well, are they down at the bottom? Yeah, okay, so the red invasion ones are kind of hard to see, but they're down at the bottom. But that's so sick. Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry, I like lands, if y'all didn't notice. Like, yeah. Invasion of Gokoban, Rankle and Thorban, Gimbal. Well, we got a Halo Jury, a Zamon and Dina, and wrap it up with an Invakasin. All right, one more pack. Going to Ezekiel. All right, so we already got a 278 out of 500 so far. Last pack. After we finish this, we're halfway through the break. So let's play the Magic Guards for some more cereal. Okay, this one's cool. Let's see if we can find the one that's not the invasion symbol. I've never been able to find it on this one. Because invasion up there, but I've never been able to find, like even on these trees down here, never been able to find that. Hey, we'll take an Elspeth. Yoink. Thalia, we'll take a Thalia. Conjurer's Mantle. Not bad. A lot of Ignis and a Zerta. All right, that wraps up our March of the Machine. Let's do Brothers War. Brothers War time. We'll keep that serialized card there, right there, front and center. Nice and sealed as everything. Comes straight out of LGS stock, right here in Texas. Yeehaw! All right, partner. Let's keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Dream. Number one for you. Maybe next time we'll do a face cam with the cowboy hat. All right, lots of serialized hits in this one. This was the first set that they ever did serialized out of. Brushlands, Battlefield Forge, March of Progress. Yeah, that's nasty. Okay. All right, here we go. Scrap Trawler schematic, Blitzwing, and Sculpting Steel. Not bad on the steel. All right, Dream. Could have been better. F, pack number 1. Transmogrant's Crown. Gwenna. Nice. I like Gwenna. Disciple. Ornithopter schematic. Liquid metal schematic. Mazemind Tome standard. Optimus. And a Mesmeric Orb. Nice. Well, not nice, because if you play stacks, you're a horrible, evil person. So I'm just going to go ahead and rip this one in half. Okay, F? Just for you. Just kidding. I jest. Tentacles, you're up next. I love the big machines in Brothers War. Super sick. Blade Coil Serpent, not bad. Feldon, Wire Receiver, Ivory Towers, Flask Action, Schematic Charbelcher, not bad. Wow. We're not doing so hot on our Transformer hits this time around. Maybe this means we're finally going to hit a Shattered Glass Foil? After how many years? Ugh. Oh, that's so sick. Notice how I'm stopping on the lands every single time? Liberator, not bad. Cityscape Leveler, not bad. Mishra. Platinum Angel, we'll take that for sure. A not foil, but Shattered Glass Slicer, not bad. And a Stasis Coffin, not bad. Little board phase out there, essentially. Board and Planeswalker phase out. All right, no sack. You are up next. I'm gonna try to keep this video under an hour. It is 6 boxes though. Oh yeah, see, Brothers War, big mechs, love them. Reminds me of um the kaiju movie, the first one when they're coming out, right? I can't remember it. I'm dumb now. I don't know what I'm talking about. Faithful Handoff, The Enthusiast. Let's see something serialized. Chromatic Lantern, not bad. Prowl, foil, and a Sundering Titan. Okay, don't ever play that. You'll be banned from the LGS if you play Land Destruction. Nobody wants that. But it's a sexy card. Just kidding. That was not a Shattered Glass foil. I've never pulled in the how many years have Brothers Wars been out? Brothers War been out? Ugh, it's horrible. It's just horrible. I don't understand it. I've gone through so many master cases. That's really dope. That's really cool. They're getting shot right through the heart. Oh, so cool. Another Stasis Coffin. Very nice phase out there. Harbin, the Hellkite. Okay, yeah. Put this in any dragon deck. So the way I run my Mirim deck, which is dragon copies, is I do cost reduction and I do copies on my Mirim. So what I do is I try to get my dragons as cheap as possible because obviously that's really expensive. Very expensive. So I go for cost reduction with like Dragon Speaker Shamans, things like that. The new Chocobos will slide in perfectly. I mean, so yeah. Swiftfoot Boots, we will take that always. Burnished Heart, Blaster, and a Phyrexian Revoker. Not bad. All right, no sack. Let's see if we can do a little bit better for you on your next ones. All right, Andro, you're up next. Ooh, I just got a Draconogenesis from Open Up Pack the other day, so that's gonna go in my Mirim deck, and then it's gonna get even more nasty. That one's cool. Look at that. It's like in the tree. That reminds me of the Netflix show Lost in Space, right? That's the dude. Not the movies, but the reason I say the Netflix show is because he kind of looks like the Netflix guy, the Netflix robot. Only reason I say that. Visions of Phyrexia. Man, oh how the mighty have fallen. Some of your lock homes used to be like 8, 9, $10. Just crazy. Quietus Spike Schematic. Flame War. Urza's Workshop. Alright, Andro. You might have blew your load a little too early there. Graham, you're up next. Might Stone and the Weak Stone. I'll give you the bottom half to Urza. That's a good one. Over the top, Hexibus. A Schematic Foil Swiftfoot Boots. Nice. Chromatic Star schematic. That's actually really cool. You don't see that very much. That's a schematic you do not see much. Precursor Golem, Cyclonus, and a Fateful Handoff. All right, Graham. Now we're moving on to F. Pack number 2, F. Tessian Mindbreaker, Brotherhood's End, Terror Ballista, Caged Sun schematic, Star Screams, Well of Lost Dreams. Still, no Shattered Glass Foil. All right, Graham, you are up next for your second spot. Perennial Behemoth. Queen Kyla Bigkrug. I do a pretty good job with pronouncing magic names. I do okay. Terrasaur's Devastation. The Tome, the Wellspring. Ooh, Blackblade Reforged. Nice. Okay, this is ridiculous here. Equip creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Equip legendary creature, only 3. That's pretty much what you're going to be doing. So, this is why it's in my Lipos deck. 2-drop, 3 to attach, even though Lipos doesn't automatically attach the equipment. Hey, there's a Blitzwing Shattered Glass, not foil. And a Sword of the Meek. Nice pack. We'll take that. Nice, Graham. Not too shabby. Very nice. Stickers, you're up next. Urza, Fauna Shaman, nice. There's the Workshop. Mishra's Bauble, I pulled a serialized one of these a couple weeks ago. Unwinding Clock, Slicer Dookie, and Steel Seraph. Alright, last pack magic of the Brothers War. Then we'll move on to the Innistrad Remastered, where we're just looking for the Eddies. Well, it'd be nice to get the other stuff, but yep, Tyrant's nice. Gixie and Puppeteer, Music Box, Spectre, boom! That's a way to finish up the box. We will take that. There you go, Ezekiel. Ultra Magnus and a Phyrexian Revoker. Nice. We will take a Mox Amber for sure. Nicely done, Ezekiel. All right, moving on to Inri. Let's get some posters. Let's get some retros. Let's see some Snapcasties. Oh, wait, yeah, we're not pulling the whole box. All right, Dream. You are up first. Good luck on your Innistrad Remastered. Conjurer's Closet, Through the Breach, Zealous Conscripts, and Falconwrath Gorger. Dream, my friend, you just got remastered all over your face. Okay, F. Next for you. Plastic packs. Alright, F, here we go. Vexing Devil. Cryptolith Right. Not bad. Turn everything into a dork. Rooftop Storm. Nice to go infinite with zombies. Hanweir Garrison. Okay, a lot of really good playable cards, F, but not huge on the value. Tentacles. You are up next. Ha! Not serialized, but we will take that. Oh, what a pack! Swing-a-ling-a-ding-ding! No freaking way! Oh my gosh! No way! In no way, shape, or form did that just happen. Holy moly! Look at this pack. Wow! A foil Edgar, a regular Edgar, and a retro meat hook. Wow. What a pack. Tentacles. Nicely done. Nicely done. And we still haven't hit any posters. All right, let's see how we're going to do on this box. So this box, we're at 2 Eddies and no posters so far. Let's see how we do. Yeah, I repack these for you guys. I just like to give away our expensive cards. Thalia, Thing in the Ice, Liesa, Captivating Vampire. Brink, sorry. No poster, no Eddie. We're at 2 Eddies so far. No sack. Let's see what you get, man. I mean, the posters are just been knocked into the ground. Just absolutely slayed into the ground. They'll come up, in my opinion. Collective Brutality, not bad. Okay, well, we don't want 2 of them. And the Mindbreaker. All right. No sack. You just got remastered all over your face as well. Sorry. Alrighty. Boom! There you go, no sack. We'll take that. Poster foil Emrakul, Traverse the Oldenwald, Aldrich, and a Collective Brutality. Nice. Of all the posters, we'll take that one for show. Well, obviously, besides the serialized Markov, which, if anybody didn't know, that's why there's no other poster Edgars, because they are only available in the 500 that are serialized. So, because we were ripping the first night, we went through like 18 collector boxes or something. I'm like, where are the damn Markovs? And then that happened. Wedding announcement. Hey! All right, 2 Eddies, 2 posters. Gravecaller and a Torrens. Not bad. Andro, not bad. All right, 2 Eddies, 2 posties. Graham, you're up next. Second Harvest, Huntmaster of the Fells, Memory Deluge, and a Hopeful Initiative. I do like Abundant Growth. That's a very nice card. Very, very good ramp. I mean, let's be honest. Green has a lot of really good ramp. Mass Hysteria, Galvanic Iteration, Restoration Angel, and Angel Fire Ignition. F. Pack number 2. No bueno. Griselbrand. 3/4 band. Hopeful Initiative. I like this art, the Conjurer's Closet. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Some nice bounce there. Yeah. So I can take this in when I create, I have this in my Miriam deck. So whenever I create using spells, etc., whatever, to be able to create copies that are okay to be legendary, I can then create those again. Kind of nice. I like it. Because they are no longer legendary. Because only the original is legendary. Watch, I'm wrong, and I'm an idiot. Comments are going to blow up, be like, dude, you're stupid. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Judge! Judge! Well, I'm the judge. So, just kidding. Conjurer's Closet. This is the UFO card. I mean, obviously. But if you want a bounce on hand, ooh, Through the Breach. All right, so what is that? 3 posties and 2 eddies, right? Second Harvest, we'll take that. Ooh, Jace. Man, I swear, these freaking Planeswalkers were rarer than anything else. All right, for all grasp, nice. You got some other good uncommons in there. But we'll take a Through the Breach and a Jace. Very nice. And then Ezekiel, your last pack for Enri. One day, Graham. One day we'll get you a poster. Or a cereal. Or I might just send you one. Collective Brutality, Westfell Abbey, Heartless Summoning, and a Shipwrecked Marsh. Hey, at least we get a little dooley-dooley action there. All right, Ezekiel. Kind of wrapped up, kind of crazy there. You got the better hit of the last box. All right, Enri gone. Now we are moving to the piece de resistance of the night. This is not original distributor stock. I had to hunt for this to make this break. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. That's a problem. Not for the break, but no political things there. But out of the past like 20 something sets, only 2 collector boxes have been printed in the USA. That's a problem. Okay, it's alright. Enough of that. Let's get into Phyrexia. See some shinies. See something sexy. Something sexy. Alright, Dream, you are up first. We're looking good. Nice packs. No issues there, right? Yeah, no, these are fresh. We good. We good. No issues. Here. Let's check the seams. Yep, we good. No glues. Because this is the one that wasn't out of DC stock, so. Alright, Dream, this is for you. Tyvar. Ooh, Eternal Wanderer, not bad. Ah! Oh, step and complete. Phyrexian. Was this Nahiri, I believe? Right? Nahiri? Wow, I've never pulled anything like that. That's huge. Step and complete. Phyrexian. Nahiri. Wow, Dream. Nicely done. Containment Grafter, Rest Forge, Tablet of Completion, Sexy Lands. Very, very nice, Dream. Very, very nice. Oh, I like the lightning as well. I do like the lightning as well. F. Last pack magic, well, of your first spot. Last pack magic. Copperline Gorge. Unctus. Step and complete Mere Convert. Sky Hunter Strike Force. Hey, there we go. Conduit of Worlds. We will absolutely take that. Unctus, not bad. Pretty lands. I sure do like some pretty lands. Alright, nice F. Not a bad pack at all. Not a bad pack. Let's keep our stacks organized here. Tentacles, you are up next. Let's see if we can get one more serialized, guys. I mean, I'm already loving this box, but let's see if we can get one more serialized. Alright, Tentacles, this is for you. Merge Mockery. Revor Bane. Common, Step and Complete. Vishgaz, nice. Freaking toxic. Ugh. Blade of Shared Souls, not bad. The Hellraiser. Yes, I like it. And some of my favorite lands. The Phyrexian. Obi-Wan lands. Now, these are not the oil stick lands. I have 2 full sets of those. Because I ripped, I think it was 2 gift bundles back in the day. Those are some of my favorite lands. Brink, Copperline Gorge. Hey, there you go. That's not a bad one. Step and complete. Skrelv, Defector Might. Not bad at all. Urabrask. Let's see. Goliath Hatchery. Zenith Chronicler. Malcator. Alright, Brink. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright. 8 packs left, guys. Let's get something going. Let's get something going. Malcator. Tiv, Juliant Brawler. Another uncommon. Step and complete. Phyresis Outbreak. White Sun Twilight, nice. The Wellspring, not bad. Sexy lands. Come on, because everybody knows that's a freaking swamp. It's one of the few things you can throw out and be like, come on. It's a swamp. Don't be a tool. Rule 0. Don't be a tool. Or turn 0, I should say. Not rule 0. Alright, no sack. Last pack magic for you, sir. Venerated Rot Priest, not bad. Phyrexian Bruberator, not bad. Crappy Step Incomplete. Some more Dookie. Glimmer Lens, the Masticore, the Facade, and some Purdy Lands. You sure do got a Purdy Land. Ring a ding 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 ding. Yeehaw! It's okay, I'm from Texas. Carmunix the Rat King. Geth, not bad. Some more crappy Step Incomplete. Monumental Corruption. Bloated Contaminator. The Twilight Cycle. That sure is a thick the land. Alright, that was not the greatest pack. But at least you got a sexy land out of it. Sorry, Andrew. Your posters and all your other good jobs would make up for it. What do we got left? 5 packs. 5 chances left. White Sun's Twilight. I do like that cycle. Brain fart. Oh man, I know this one. Screw it. Some more crappy. Kemba's Banner. The Apparatus. Ooh, Ickerman Gauntlet. Not bad. That used to be a lot when that first came out. Ugh. Nasty card. Nasty, nasty card. Okay, so that wasn't a Hiri. What was the other one that we pulled? The first one. Alright, F. Your next pack. Mycosynth Gardens. Glissa. Another Carmonix, but a Step Incomplete rare. We'll take that. Synthesis Pod. Marion Safe House. Mulgaz. And a Purdy Land. I like it. Alright, F. You did pretty good, my man. Graham, this is your last pack magic. Archfiend of the Dross. Koth. Ha! Wow. And I say I never pulled these before? There's a Nahiri Step Incomplete. Wow. You see the steps? When I say Step Incomplete, do y'all see the Phyrexian symbols on there? That's what I mean by Step Incomplete. And there's a lot of these that if you rub your fingers on them, especially like the commons, they will come off. Kind of funny. So don't rub your cards. Oh, let's get that in sleeve. That's a beautiful one. Very, very nice. Might Overseer, Norn's Wellspring. Ooh, Green Sun's Twilight. Ooh. All right. Nicely done, Graham. Nicely done. Stickers. Last pack magic for you. Kaito. We like a Kaito. Makator. Some more Dookie Step Incomplete. Serum Sovereign, the Seed Core. Hey, there we go. Sword of Forge and Frontier. We'll take that. Nice. That's a good wrap for you. And a sexy island. I absolutely love it. Nicely done. Stickers. Last pack magic. Last chance to get another serial. At least we got one, but I'm feeling two. Ezekiel, this is on you, buddy. This is our last pack of the break. And if y'all be interested in doing breaks like this in the future, jump on our Discord, check out the website. We do a lot of breaks, and we have a lot of pre-orders up and stuff, and a lot of fun stuff that we do. So if y'all like to be a part of this, then jump in the Discord. Dragon Wing Glider, Slowbad, some Dookie. Oh, really? 2 Sinew Dancers? Norn's Decree, the Flame Stroker. The Masticore. I do really like how the artifacts on these are like almost like a washed out foil. They're really, really dark. I really like the way they did the artifacts in Phyrexia. Well, shitty chicken. We only hit one serialized in our hunt. So, congratulations, F. 278 out of 500. Nicely done. Nicely done. Better than nothing. We'll take that. One is better than none. We tried. So we like those box numbers down there. Those sure are pretty. So I appreciate everybody joining in tonight. We'll probably do a lot more. We might do some more tonight. Why not? It's Memorial Weekend. So hopefully everybody has had an enjoyable night this evening. Hopefully everybody has a safe and enjoyable Memorial Weekend. And this is Vorpaxis signing off. I appreciate everybody. Thanks, y'all.